The Pet Shop Boys. It doesn't often snow at Christmas. Probably won't this year, but never mind. Something exciting tomorrow. The grand final of Popmaster 2022. Join me for that, 9:30. Now it's 12. It's Jeremy.
Can't wait for that. Thank you, Ken. Good afternoon. Thursday afternoon, the 22nd of December. And the Jeremy Vine Show today. How is the NHS's 111 line coping now that so many people are ringing for telephone help rather than dialing 999 for an ambulance? We pay tribute to the chicken tikka masala following the death of its creator in Glasgow. After one with Barbara Want, is your family in dispute over where you spend this Christmas? Maybe you can't decide which relatives to go to and COVID knocked out the Christmas rota. And why are so many obsessed with Claudia's TV show The Traitors? We'll discuss that in a spoiler-free way.
Listen live on the BBC Sounds app. BBC Radio 2.
All that coming. Let's go to the newsroom first and hear the very latest from Catherine Cracknell.
Thanks, Jeremy. Hospitals are braced for a challenging few days as they prepare to deal with the backlog expected from yesterday's strike action by ambulance workers. It's thought fewer emergency calls were made during the walkout after people were warned that only the most serious would be answered. Dr Nick Lyons is the Executive Medical Director at Betsy Cadwallader Health Board, which serves North Wales. He says the spillover in demand could make Christmas busier than usual.
Thus far, we haven't seen a significant rise, and indeed staff are already working hard in our emergency departments, offloading our ambulances and giving that urgent and emergency care. But I think today, tomorrow, going into the Christmas holiday period, when traditionally we'd see a slight lessening in the demand on our service, I'm less sure that we'll see that slack in the system.
More strikes by rail and other transport workers are expected to cause disruption in the coming days. There are also likely to be delays at airports. Roads could also be busier as people travel across the UK for Christmas. Our reporter Hannah Miller has been at the RAC headquarters in the West Midlands.
That rail strike starts from 6 o'clock on Christmas Eve, runs through until the 27th, and we're expecting disruption on the trains right through until the first week of January as well, with more strikes planned. To add to that, for anyone who's heading abroad, there's also a strike by Border Force staff, which starts tomorrow. And there's also a number of officers from National Highways who are going on strike today in London and the South East.
The Kremlin strongly criticised President Zelensky's visit to the United States, saying the trip is evidence the US is fighting an indirect war against Russia. A spokesman, Dmitry Peskov, said nothing was discussed that would indicate a readiness to listen to Russia's concerns. In a speech to American politicians, Mr. Zelensky said Ukraine was alive and kicking and would never surrender. Kira Rudik, who's a Ukrainian MP, believes the visit represents a turning point in the war.
Hearing President Biden saying that we will finally receive the air defense systems that we need so badly, we have a hope that the others will follow him and that we will start receiving more and more weapons and defense systems so we can protect ourselves.
Official figures show the UK economy shrank by more than expected in the 3 months to September. The Office for National Statistics says GDP was down 0.3%. The UK is forecast to fall into recession in the final 3 months of the year as soaring prices hit growth. And the property website Zoopla has said the pandemic trend of moving to rural and coastal areas has started to decline. It said higher mortgage rates were making homes less affordable and that cheaper towns were becoming more of a draw. And that's the BBC News. Are coming up to 4 minutes past 12.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon. Jeremy Vine Show. The next 2 hours in 4 words. Chicken, telephones, traitors, family.
Listen live on the BBC Sounds app.
BBC